guys, WWE Fan Talkshow here. Today I have another belt of the week, or whatever I call it. So I think it's the fourth belt I did. So the first one was on my first ever championship. Then I did it on the US Championship, which is over there. And then last week I did it on the WWE version of the World Heavyweight Championship, or Big Gold. So I'm supposed to be reviewing this championship, which is the 2014 network big logo version of the WWE Championship. But since I have the replica version of that, which is probably around my 12th belt or something like that, I want to do more of an in-depth video review on that one since it's the replica. So I will be kind of skipping over this championship and doing more of an in-depth video review on the Intercontinental Championship. But we will be taking a small sneak peek or look at the WWE Championship because, believe it or not, the Commemorative is actually quite different from the replica. Let's get into it because this is an older version. So as you can see, just plastic. I still recommend this championship. There's nothing wrong with it. But as you can see, the snaps are the older version. They're just more kind of worn out. I've had this championship for a long time, but you know, as you can see, all the tooling going on throughout the strap is not as detailed as the one on the wall, but we're not going to show that one yet just because that'll be spoilers. So, and then look at over here, all this good stuff. I'm not sure if WWE Shop still does the sewing on snaps. I haven't gotten a championship in like a year or so from WWE Shop, so it's been a long time. But yeah, so I'm not quite sure if they do that for this championship or not yet. I know they're starting to do it with other versions of the titles, but I'm not sure if they're doing it for this one yet. And then the gold tip, of course. And something interesting about this belt is that the gold tip right here, this piece in particular is plastic, but the bottom piece is metal. I don't know why they do that, but that's how they used to do it. There's the back of the championship. This is when they started transitioning over to the screws instead of these rivets, plastic rivets. So as you can see on the side plates and all that, there's a lot of screws on each plate. And then the center one has plastic rivets. So there's that right there. That is the 2014 commemorative WWE Network logo, big logo championship. But now we're moving on to the main course, the belt we're here for today. My 5th championship. This is the championship. One of my first ever videos was on this championship in an unboxing. I got this from Amazon. You can still get it on Amazon. Sometimes they're cheaper on Amazon, so you just got to keep an eye out for that. I don't think you're going to be paying as much for shipping and all that. I think there is free shipping if you go through Amazon Prime. But beautiful gold plates, very nice. Have a shiny look to it. This is one of the championships that's gonna be sort of a fingerprint magnet. So even if you clean it and you get some water on it or whatever, it's gonna stick out. So it might look dirty, and on TV it kind of looks dirty, but that's just how it is. It's kind of like the NXT title. But very cool side plates. Starting off over here, this is when they started not doing the sewn on snap box. I like that more. It's more tooled and all that. But we do have a plastic gold tip, and then the back is metal. And then we have the snaps, cool designing. Then we have the classic Intercontinental Championship with the network logo. We have 2 side plates. They do look very similar, but they're actually different. This one, they're grappling or just locking up. And this one, he's kind of hitting a schoolboy roll-up pin. I'm not sure. It's more of a classic style of wrestling than WWE. And then we have the main plate right here, which is like probably next to the World Heavyweight Championship, one of the most famous designs. I've seen this championship in so many different versions or different companies, whether it's just the bottom half like that or it's the top half. If you look at the Andre the Giant championship that I did a review on, the bottom half of the championship kind of looks like this. So it's very inspiring for other championships they do that, but very cool. If you look over here, it says Heavyweight Wrestling Champion, and then Intercontinental at the top. But I've always thought that's interesting because it says Heavyweight Wrestling Champion. It's a heavyweight championship. Nobody's ever said that. Everybody always says it's an Intercontinental Championship, which it is, but it's technically also a heavyweight championship, which is very interesting. So the Intercontinental Heavyweight Championship. That's interesting. And then these 2 side plates are the same exact side plates as the ones over here, just flipped or reversed. We have more tooling coming around with this snap box. I believe it is 1, 2, wait, how many are 8? 8, yeah, there's 8 snaps for each side right there, so pretty cool. Just pointing that out. Very good tooling. Pointing out again, this is a commemorative championship, so it's lighter than the usual one. Again, this is the version of the championship where they started replacing the rivets with screws, which I prefer. And I do believe that the current commemorative championships do have all screws. So yeah, as you can see over here, all screws until you get to the main plate of the championship, which by the way, it says official, authentic, commemorative championship title, I believe. I'm trying to read it upside down. Then we have the classic cool looking sticker, pretty cool. And then you have these. Something interesting, I don't think I've ever pointed this out, but on the real WWE championships in the actual company of WWE, the back is actually covered with an extra layer of leather, so you don't see any of the screws, but you do see these and all that. You just don't see this side of the snaps because that's unnecessary. And these are not actually on the titles. And also something to point out, if you go back and you watch some WWE championship defenses, I have seen a replica being used. John Cena and The Miz have used a replica on TV. I don't know why, but the championship used at WrestleMania 27 when The Miz faced John Cena for the title. The spinner one, when the spinner was upside down, so it looked like M for Miz, like this. It was actually pretty much the exact same championship. If you look on the back, it has this stamp on it. So that's how you know it's a replica belt. And also, John Cena did it one other time, so I don't know why they do that. The championship's broken. But this is my 5th championship. The other one was my 4th, so pretty cool. The next championship, I'm not sure what the next one's going to be, but we will be doing a video review next week, probably on Monday. But very cool championship. Definitely recommend it. Get either the replica or commemorative. They're pretty much exactly the same. If you want to spend less and just have the title be a little lighter, then go ahead and pick this one up. If you want just extra heavy weight, then go ahead and get the replica bit. They're pretty much exactly the same. I probably recommend getting the commemorative over the replica just because they're pretty much exactly the same. So pretty cool. I love this championship. One of my favorites of all time. So pretty cool title. Tell me what you think of it in the comments down below. Thanks for watching, guys. Like, comment, subscribe. WWE Fan Talk Show.